What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video today. Today we are in StoneBlock 4 for our third episode, I believe it is. I'm not entirely sure. And our base is small. Like, our base is really small. We've got things that we could do better in this base and that whole shabam and everything. If you guys remember, the healing spring is that away. We went there last episode. It's down at the end of this hall. And that's where we get amethyst and stuff. In last episode, we crafted up the chronon generator and the action pad, which I'm still not entirely sure what it does. I didn't really get a chance to play around with it. But it says right click. Oh, okay. That's cool. Okay. Okay, so that's like a teleport thing. We can keep that up here for now. Or in our inventory for now. We also have ourselves this compass. For the healing spring. It can teleport us there. I also went ahead and claimed a couple quests that we didn't claim yet. Which is in here. We need to craft up this hammer. It's an optional quest, but I think we should probably do this. So we're going to go ahead and you know what? Let's make a stone one. Yeah, let's do a stone one. Because I'm not sure how much iron we're going to need for today's episode. So we can just go ahead, throw this in here. We're going to need fuel. You know what? Let's go ahead and use charcoal. Since we did that, I also finished the charcoal quest, which is right here. That's pretty simple. It's something that I overlooked, I guess. I'm not entirely sure how it got missed, but there we go. And then we're going to start doing this quest here a little bit. Just so that we can finish this quest because I have plenty of eggs in our chest here. We got 12 eggs. And I think that will complete it for us, I hope. And then we're going to go ahead into making probably a mob farm this episode. I think we're ready for it. Okay, I think we need... Is that enough? I'm not entirely sure. We need sticks. Here we go. This stick has a name. It is one of the random events that happen. There we go. And we have a stone hammer, and this will break a 3x3x1 area for us. So I was thinking that we could do it this way. Make our area for mobs and whatever this direction. That's what I was thinking. So we want this to be one in here like so. Perfect. Great. Alright. So now let's just get some dirt. I don't know how much I have. I only got 5 pieces. So we need to break down some gravel and stuff. But this is good for now. We'll go ahead and do that. And then grab our grass seed that we have right here. And we'll just let this do its job. Do I have any extra torches? I have 3 extra ones. Perfect. So we can go ahead and light up in here. Go ahead, place that down. And there we go. We've got this quest here completely completed now. Go ahead and claim that. And we can also go ahead and claim this. Perfect. Okay. Is that everything in this chapter now? Because it should turn green like welcome did. I think we have everything done. Now that we've got... Oh. The loopy spawned again. Okay. Let's go ahead and put all of this stuff in here. We can keep this. Alright, let's use our teleport. Let's go to spawn. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Okay, we complete that stage. Reward claimed. Unknowing task 2. Okay. So, okay, so this gives us our next quest. Okay, that's what we need to figure out. You have progressed well. However, solitary effort has proven inefficient in past attempts. To improve your odds, you will require assistance. In the shadows, you may find the remains of previous nitwit helpers. This damaged ender lead should assist you convert them within a healing spring into useful companions. Okay? You'll be required to convert this helper into a token, which can be brought to the system to recognize your progress. This can be done by making an echo encoder within the world engine. Okay, so how do I find this guy? In the shadows. Okay, so what does that mean, in the shadows? Okay, we can't do that, so we can just do /home, I believe. Oh, we don't have enough Cronin. Okay. Let's just go up here to the portal then. I'm not entirely sure what that Cronin means. I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, so in the shadows, we might find nitwit helpers. Yo, can I have this another right armor, please? Too bad I mean, I would love to have that another right armor. Okay, so I guess we need to. Okay, so this. Okay, so this. Okay, I understand now. Within the dark, empty spaces, it sounds like creatures have begun to crawl up from the depths of the stone. With some luck, you might be able to find a deceased villager stirring up. Create an empty dark room to allow for a zombie villager to spawn and use the healing springs to bring them back. Okay, so we could use this room that I have back here. Yeah, we can use this room. We just go ahead and make this extra dark. We go ahead and put that torch there. This should allow a zombie villager to spawn. I mean, I think it's tall enough for it. So do I just sit here and wait? I'm not entirely sure. I'll try it out. I'll go back a little bit. I'll stand about here. And this will show us if, I'm guessing if any red dots show up here, that means we've gotten a bad guy in that room. So I'll sit here a while, I'll see if this works. If not, we'll come up with another plan. Okay, something is definitely spawned in here. It's a darn spider. I definitely gave this room enough time to see if it could spawn anything. So let's go ahead and make this taller. That might be the issue. Not entirely sure. We'll make it taller and see if what that does. And then we can go ahead back here. We're supposed to turn this guy into a villager token. So, right? Yeah. Healing springs. Make sure not to build a room too close. Healing spring as mobs won't spawn here. Look for the biome name under your mini-map for it. Oh, make sure you not to build the room too close as to the healing spring as mobs won't spawn there. Look. Okay, so that should be fine because we had a spider spawn in this room. So this room should 100%... yeah, it's still a garden of stone, so we're not too close. But we should be far enough away, I think, for mobs to spawn. Just hopefully. Now I'm going to look like an idiot. But I think I stood around here last time. We do need to get some sand going, I believe, because it wants us to make excuse me. Yeah, we're going to have to get to this, Unearther. And this takes tinted glass. Tinted glass is made with amethyst, which we can get plenty of that at the healing spring. But we are going to need glass. So we need to go ahead and start making glass, which we should be able to do fairly simple. Here, we just go ahead and do this number. Okay, I need the hammer that's made for this, which is right here. There we go. And then, okay, and then we break it from, you know what? I don't need 13 dirt. I think 12 will be enough for now. So let's go ahead and do this here. Break this. There we go. We got sand. We'll go ahead, put that in there, and let that smelt up. Perfect. Okay, we got one back here in this room. I believe that's what that icon is telling us. Okay. And now we take him to the healing spring. You know what? I don't want a bunch of them spawning in this room yet. So let's light up that room so that doesn't happen. So we take him to the healing spring. And we put him down here. In the water. Okay, so now he is going to transform into a normal villager. There we go. And he should work for us, I believe. I think. Okay, yes, he did. Okay. So, now, do I get to keep this guy, or do I have to take him to the Echo? Okay. Looks like we get to keep him, I think. Once you've cured a villager, the Echo of Guidance knows of a tool you can craft that can harness their skills for future use. To make this tool, you must use the world engine. Okay, so we have to go back to him, I think. But while we're here, let's go ahead and get more amethyst. Just so we have enough, you know, around us. Okay, that gave us 8. We're also going to need deep slate, I believe. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm happy that does it. I did not realize my pickaxe. My pickaxe got that low because I broke basalt by accident. Darn it. Okay, this will break deep slate. I do need deep slate for the thingy we have to craft. There we go. Perfect. Alright, that's good for now. Let's head back to our home base. Actually, I guess we have to go to spawn, right? Alright, there we go. Now we are at spawn. Okay. Okay. I do need torches, and it saves me from doing that. Now let's look at this. Okay, we did that. Okay, the Echo Encoder. What is the Echo Encoder? I can't remember. I don't know why it does that. I have to figure that out. I'll have to do research online as to what the Cronin content means. The Archive of the Magician. Oh, we can't... okay, so we got a lot of things we have to unlock. Okay. Let's go back to home base here. There we go. And now let's make sure that we have everything that we need Um, do what we need to do. I think that that's what's up next. We have to. I got myself all confused, guys. Okay, this here. What is the world engine block? First of all, I have no idea what it's talking about. No idea whatsoever what it is talking about. What is the world engine block? This we can make. I think we've got leather. We got one piece of leather here. Okay, we may not be able to make that yet. Not everyone likes slaughtering innocent cows. Animal farms, you may slay the undead instead to acquire rotten flesh, which can be cured into leather in a campfire. Okay, we'll get to that. But what is this world engine? There are two main ways to get I know that. To reach the world engine, a portal must be activated by sneak right click. Okay. My bad. This thing here, sneak right click. I'm sneak right clicking and it's not working. Do I need this in my inventory? Do these two things combine? No. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna let these things... I'm gonna let this get up to 2,000. I'll be back. Okay, everyone. I figured it out. I had to shift right click to make it to this place. I don't think I want to fall down there. Okay, so we are here. Oh, what are we supposed to do? I don't really know. Okay. Let's do /home then. Let's come home here. And let's, I guess, get rotten flesh. Why was I going so fast there? I have no idea. Alright, so let's do that, and then just so things don't get out unless it's like a baby or something, we put that there like that. This can just be there for now. And we get ourselves a sword or something to fight with. Just so whenever these things spawn, we don't get taken out along with them. Okay, let's eat up. Okay, there's nothing in this room yet, so we gotta let the stuff spawn. So I'm gonna sit here, and we'll let things spawn for now. And we'll see if we can get ourselves leather, rotten flesh, whatever that may be. Okay, I have no idea what this is. But it's apparently some kind of questing ram. I have no idea what it does, but we're killing it. That gave us the equivalent of nothing. And this gave us a bunch of skellies. that gave us a whole lot, let me just say. Oh boy, this is going to take a while, I can tell. Alright, I'm going to grind out 4 pieces of rotten flesh so that we can get leather. I'll be back once I get that done. Alright everyone, I said we were going to do it, and we are going to do it. We are going to go ahead and make a mob farm. I've been waiting for stuff to spawn. I've had a couple skeletons spawn. I've had a zombie villager spawn. And I tried killing him to see if he'd give me rotten flesh. He didn't. He just didn't. So we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a mob farm. Now, first matter of business is we need to go ahead and break down more cobblestone and get gravel because we need 1 more diamond. And then I believe we have enough for everything else we need. I'm hoping at least we do. Let's go ahead and get our other stone hammer. There we go. We got our gravel. Now, we might need to craft up another crude brush. Not entirely sure. That's a highly possible thing that we have to do. Oh, also, I made this little room over here. I put our grass down. I also made a little potato farm. So hopefully to get food because we're almost out of our salmon stuff. So I did do that. Brush. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to make another brush here real quick. Which isn't too hard to do. We just need a stone pebble. We need some straw. And we need a stick, which we have. So we'll go ahead and do this here. There we go. And we have our crude brush, brand new. We will, of course, go ahead and use this one first. There we go. Now we'll move on to use this one. And you know what? I should probably check and make sure this is how we get diamonds. It would be a real shame if we're doing this and this isn't how we get diamonds. Yeah, it's gravel. Okay. Come on, give me some diamonds. I got no diamonds. This is deflating. That's really deflating. Do I have to have a higher brush to get diamonds? Okay, so we can get it from a crude brush. Okay. That's unfortunate. We need 1 more diamond. See, there's skeletons back here. I doubt there's anything other than skeletons. Here's spider. No zombies. Unfortunate. We need 1 more diamond. We gotta figure out how to get 1 more diamond. Okay, let's see here. We can't do this because we don't have a philosopher's stone. And there's no way that we're even close to getting a philosopher's stone yet. We don't have a block of diamond or we wouldn't be here needing diamond blocks. Salvaging table we can't really do because we don't have that. Roost. Oh, they have roost in here. Didn't know that, but we don't have that either. I'm not seeing really a way to get diamonds without getting lucky with gravel. So let's just keep trying this and, you know, try our absolute best. Okay. And I got a stick. Great. Just what I wanted. A stick. How'd they know that's what I wanted for Christmas? Alright, here we go. perfect. Brush. There we go. Do this. Come on, give me 1 diamond. That's all I need. I see no diamonds. Dang it. What would it take to craft another brush? Okay, this brush here requires a normal brush, but this brush here only requires a feather. Okay. Well, I do happen to have some feathers. So you know what? Let's go ahead and upgrade our brush. Dang, it took me a long time to say that. Alright, I'm going to continue doing this. I'll be back once I get all of our gravel. Alright, we have all of our gravel here. So now let's just mass brush this. Still no diamonds. You've got to be kidding me. Okay. I did all the cobblestone that was in our inventory. I think it's impossible to get diamonds without the unearther. So, that means we're back to waiting for mobs. Still no zombies. Alright, let's go ahead and eat this real quick. I don't know what we're going to do, guys, because I am not getting anything that we need. Because rotten flesh isn't working because zombies aren't spawning. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, there is one thing we could do. I don't want to do it without having the mob grinder. Crud. Shift that mob. I mean, technically, we could do iron spikes. The problem is it doesn't count as player kills. Alright, well, I'm going to give this another chance here. I'm going to go AFK for a little bit. See how many mobs spawn. Maybe a zombie will spawn. I'll be back after I'm done being AFK. Alright, everyone. This room just isn't working, so we're going to go ahead and make a mob farm right here with the dreadful dirt that we got. Real quick, we need to go ahead and make a fan. Okay, there we go. And here we got stone. We need to go ahead and make stone slabs. There we go. Go like this. Then like this, and put this in the middle, and this gives us a mob fan, which means we can put that here. This will show us the area, which means they will be pushed to here. Okay, good to know. So that means we need the width upgrade to go more, which means width upgrade is this one here. So we need 3 feathers and 4 iron, which we have. So let's go ahead and do this, just like so. There we go, our mob width. Okay, go like that. That'll make it 3 by 3, which means they'll go right over here for us, which is good for now. Now, we need to do one more thing. And I think I'm doing this right. Hope I'm doing this right. Let's go ahead, hide this area. And we can go ahead and place... Nope, not that. Go ahead and place this lever above. And then... we need to place the dreadful dirt there. Right here, which will turn this into dreadful dirt. Quickly do that. Okay. A lot of stuff we've got to do right here. This could either go really well or really bad for us. Okay. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting. We go ahead and do this here. Nope, wrong thing. Cobblestone slabs. And then we should be able to sit here and hit as things spawn. Is the light level too high for them to spawn anything? I mean, we can go ahead and break this campfire. I don't exactly know why it's not working. We can go this direction a little bit, see if it works then. I don't know why it's not working. There we go. Okay, we got rotten flesh there. Perfect. We got a piece of rotten flesh. And that completes this quest for us. Which gave us an enchanted book. Boon of the Earth. Doesn't exactly help us out. Okay. There we go. We've got that. Now we should get more as it goes. One thing we can do real quick to, you know, see if this is the problem. Let's go ahead and brush some dirt. Give me a grass seed, please. Perfect. It gave me a grass seed. Gave me 3 of them to be exact. Okay, let's go ahead and place one of those right there. And maybe it will spread if this all becomes grass. And maybe that's what it needs to work. I don't know, honestly. That's just a shot in the dark. Alright, go ahead and put all this in here. In between episodes, we're gonna get this to work, and hopefully I have all the leather we need. If you guys enjoyed this episode, hit the like, subscribe button down below. Not entirely sure why that's not working. We'll have to figure it out in the future, or I'll figure it out before next episode. Hit the like, subscribe button down below. Next episode, hopefully, automation happens with all the stone and brushing and all that. See you guys in the next one. Peace.